federal response with a focus on the lack of tests. At times, the president has clashed with reporters. Here is her exchange with the president from earlier Friday.
When will every American who needs a test get a test? Why not have medical equipment being shipped right now to hospitals who need it?
You're hearing very positive things about testing, and just so you understand, we don't want every American to go out and get a test. Surprise me.
There are Americans, though, who say that they have symptoms and they can't get tests.
Well, okay.
What do you say to the Americans who are
I'm
scared
not
that they
hearing
have
it,
symptoms and can't
but
get
we don't
tests?
want everybody to go out and get a test.
Accountability journalism. What have you learned inside the White House briefing room?
Well, first, the president is saying that he hasn't heard of the issue that people who have symptoms in this country can't get tests. That's simply wrong. Of course, everyone in Capitol Hill, all across the nation, is talking about this one topic, testing. Anthony Fauci, who is the doctor who stands beside the president, who is a top health official in this administration, he said very specifically today, America is failing when it comes to testing capacity. People who want to test, who need to test, who are sick, can't get them. So what you hear from the president is him saying, well, I've never heard anything about this, kind of backing away from that accountability. The other thing that I'm learning from the president is that he stands at the podium every day, and unfortunately, while he is talking about himself as a wartime president, you can tell that he's eager to fix this issue. He's also spreading some misinformation. Today, he was talking about the fact that there was a malaria drug that has been now FDA approved to treat coronavirus patients. Again, a health official had to step in, Dr. Fauci, to say, no, that's not true. There is no FDA-approved drugs to help treat the coronavirus. Add to that what we've been talking about, these negotiations on Capitol Hill. The president is pushing GOP Republicans, senators, to say we need to get more cash to Americans. Right now, the bill has one check in it for $1,200 per American, but the president wants way more checks to go out.
Yamiche, what about the Defense Production Act, which would enable the president to do many more things to help provide states with tests and other materials?
So the president yesterday said that he wouldn't invoke that act unless there was a worst case scenario. He said, I signed the act, but I won't invoke it unless things get really, really bad. Today, he said, actually, I did invoke that act yesterday, and that I am directing companies to start mass producing medical equipment that is badly needed, because you have hospitals who say that they are in dire shortages of things like masks and gowns. But in that same press conference, the president then backtracked and said, well, actually, I haven't totally pulled the trigger. So tonight, we don't actually know if the president has actually invoked that act or whether or not he's just signed it and is still waiting to pull the trigger.